Why average thinking keeps you poor? You work hard, you stay busy, you follow the rules, and you're still broke. Meanwhile, someone less educated, less qualified, somehow makes 10 times more than you. Why? Because this was never about effort. It's about thinking. Most people think money is about skills. Wrong. Most people think it's about luck. Wrong. Most people think it's about working harder. Completely wrong. Average thinking isn't just slow, it's a trap. And it's designed to keep you exactly where you are. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. And by the end of this, you'll never think the same way about money again. Chapter 1, the time for money trap. Most people believe this simple equation. More time equals more money. Sounds logical. It's also the reason you stay poor. Average people sell time. Rich people buy time. That's the difference. You wake up, you work 8 hours, you get paid, repeat. But here's the problem though. Time is limited. You only get 24 hours. So your income has a ceiling, no matter how hard you grind. A study from the University of Chicago found that income growth from hourly labor plateaus fast. Why? Because time doesn't scale. You can't work 200 hours a day. But the wealthy, they don't sell time. They build systems. One YouTube video, millions of views, one product. Thousands of sales, one investment, money while sleeping. Average thinking asks, how can I earn more per hour? Elite thinking asks, how can I get paid without being there? Completely different game. You're playing checkers, they're playing chess. And here's the brutal truth. If your income depends on your presence, you're replaceable. Chapter 2, the security illusion. Most people want security. Stable job, stable income. Predictable life sounds smart. It's actually dangerous. Average thinking says don't take risks. But here's the problem though. No risk means no upside. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman called this loss aversion. Humans fear losing more than they value gaining. So you avoid risk. You stay safe. You stay average. Let's break it down. You avoid starting a business. Too risky. You avoid investing. Too risky. You avoid new opportunities. Too uncertain. So what do? You accept a guaranteed paycheck. But here's the twist. That safe paycheck? It's the biggest risk of all. One layoff, one company decision, one economic shift, and it's gone. The wealthy don't avoid risk. They manage it. They take calculated risks. They diversify. They build multiple income streams. Average people protect what little they have. Rich people expand what they control. Security isn't found in stability. It's found in leverage. Chapter 3, consumption thinking versus ownership thinking. This one destroys people. Average thinking is built on consumption. You earn money, then you spend it. A phone upgrade, new clothes, better car. You look rich, but you're getting poorer. Most people think wealth is about what you own physically. Wrong. Wealth is about what pays you. Robert Kiyosaki made this simple. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take money out. Average people buy liabilities and call them assets. Car, liability. Expensive phone, liability. Luxury lifestyle, liability. But here's the problem though. Every dollar you spend is a soldier. You either send it to fight for you, or you kill it. The wealthy think differently. They ask one question, will this make me money? If not, they hesitate. A study from Harvard Business School found that high net worth individuals prioritize asset acquisition over consumption by a massive margin. They delay gratification, you chase it. They buy income streams, you buy status. That's why they get richer, and you stay stuck. Chapter 4, linear thinking versus exponential thinking. This is where it gets dangerous. Average thinking is linear. You believe progress looks like this. Work more leads to earn more. Step by step, slow, predictable, safe. But the real world, it's exponential. One skill can change everything. One connection can change everything. One opportunity can change everything. But average thinkers miss it. Why? Because exponential results look invisible at first. No results, no progress, no reward. So you quit. James Clear talks about this as the plateau of latent potential. You're improving, you just can't see it yet. Average people need immediate results. Elite performers trust the curve. They invest in skills that compound. Communication, sales, leverage, decision-making. At first, nothing happens. Then suddenly, everything happens. But here's the problem, though. Most people quit before the curve kicks in. So they stay in linear mode forever, working harder, getting nowhere. Chapter 5, passive learning versus aggressive learning. You watch videos, you read books, you consume content, you feel productive, you're not. Most people think learning equals progress. Wrong, that's passive learning, and it's useless. Psychologist Robert Bjork calls this the illusion of competence. You recognize information, so you think you understand it, but you don't. Average thinkers consume. Elite thinkers apply immediately. You learn something? Use it. Test it, break it, fix it. That's how knowledge turns into income. Example, you watch a video on making money online. Average person? Interesting. Closes the video. Elite person. Let me try this. Fails, adjusts, improves. That's the difference. Information doesn't make you rich. Execution does. And here's the brutal truth. You don't need more knowledge. You need more action. Chapter 6, short-term thinking versus long-term positioning. Average people think in days. Rich people think in decades. You want fast money. Quick wins, instant results. That's why you lose. Jeff Bezos built Amazon for years without profit. Years. Why? Because he was playing a different game. Long-term positioning, average thinking says, what pays me now? Elite thinking says, what sets me up later? Big difference. You take the quick job. They build the valuable skill. You chase immediate cash. They build leverage. You optimize for today. They dominate tomorrow. A Stanford study on delayed gratification, the famous marshmallow experiment, showed that people who could delay rewards had significantly better life outcomes. More income, better careers, stronger decision-making. Average thinking wants now. Wealth requires patience, midpoint. If you're still thinking the same way, you're still stuck in the same system. Hit subscribe before you forget this, because this isn't motivation. This is reprogramming. And most people will go right back to scrolling. Chapter 7, external control versus internal control. Average people blame the economy, their boss, their situation. Always something external. It feels good. It also keeps you powerless. Psychologist Julian Rotter called this locus of control. People with an external locus believe life happens to them. People with an internal locus believe they control outcomes. Guess who earns more? The internal group, by far, because they act. Average thinkers wait. They hope things change. Elite thinkers adapt. They take control. Same environment, different results. Because of mindset. Chapter 8, the identity problem. This is the deepest layer. Most people don't stay poor because of money. They stay poor because of identity. You see yourself as average. So you act average. You make safe decisions. You avoid risk. You stay comfortable. Your identity sets your ceiling. James Clear again, you don't rise to your goals. You fall to your systems. But even deeper, you fall to your identity. If you believe I'm bad with money, you'll prove it. If you believe I'm not the business type, you'll avoid opportunity. The wealthy think differently. They don't ask, what should I do? They ask, who do I need to become? Completely different question, because actions follow identity, not the other way around. But here's the problem, though. Even if you fix all of this, there's still one thing holding you back. Your environment. If everyone around you thinks average, you will too. It's automatic. Social proof, normalization. You don't question it. You copy it. That's why most people never escape. Not because they can't, because they don't see anything else. So here's the reality. Average thinking isn't harmless. It's expensive. It costs you years, opportunities, money. And most people never realize it. They just keep working harder. Inside a broken system. But now you see it. The time trap, the security illusion, consumption thinking, linear thinking, it's all connected. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's your advantage. But knowledge alone isn't enough. Because if you don't replace these patterns, you'll fall right back into them. That's why I made this next video breaking down the exact mental models rich people use daily to make decisions, spot opportunities, and build leverage. It's not what you think. And it's definitely not what school taught you. Watch it next.